Under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Al Leiter is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and you've got to love when you start a game with a bang like this. The first hit of the game, and doink, right off the foul pole for a homer. If that's a sign of things to come, we're going to see some offensive fireworks all game long. Great for the fans, but for the pitchers, not so much.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, the defense better be on its toes today because this lineup likes to put the ball in play. A lot of guys from 1 through 9. Good barrel awareness. Put the ball in play. Pass the baton to the next guy. Keep the defense on their toes.
And, guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and, in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Cecil Fielder. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
So now to the plate, Jose Canseco. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2. Here it is. Line softly toward the hole, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 New York. David Wells is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Now into the box, Donovan Solano. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Raines is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
1-0 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Williams is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman.
And stepping in, Frank Thomas. To show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Behind 0-2 now. One and 2 to Frank Thomas.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2-2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another try at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail this one 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder Tim Raines. Now the first pitch.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Alan.
First delivery to him, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Cave is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and here's the switch hitting catcher Jorge Posada. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
There goes the runner. 1-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Soriano, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Willie McCovey.
Willie McCovey.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Wells has compiled over 90 innings pitched with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting 5th.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today.
Dickerson.
And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
In now, Corey Dickerson. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes in at 262 on the year. 5 homers and 29 driven in. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes now. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
No balls and 1 strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. At the plate now is Derek Jeter, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Pitch on the way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Now at the plate is Bernie Williams, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's Donaldson down at 3rd. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Caved is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Here comes Tino Martinez. Struck out in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Kepler's going back. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 10 for him on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate now, Cecil Fielder. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 home. High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Dickerson. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 New York. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Kepler is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Tremmel ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 5.
Now to bat, Michael Perez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fastball just off the inside corner. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. New inning set to get underway. Digging in is the outfielder, Jose Canseco.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
The windup and the 0-1 to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Standing in now, Tim Raines, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Alfonso.
Into the box, Alfonso Soriano. He singled in his first AB. And the pitch. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-2.
having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And now here is Donovan Solano back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Williams is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now the first pitch. Jorge Polanco comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
So next to hit is Frank Thomas. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. So now to the plate, Alan Trammell. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The third baseman, Alan.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Grounded slowly to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting,
1 out, base is empty. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Now at the plate, Derek Jeter. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And there's a base hit on the line. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Now to the plate, Bernie Williams. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of hop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Here comes the 1-0. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Jeter is off of first with 2 away. One and two.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 1-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. They're up 2-0. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Willie McCovey, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Fouled away.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. The next twin up, Corey Dickerson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson, and he fouls this one off. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, a 2-out walk right there would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his 2nd time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
So a full count now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. Fouled away.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 2-0. So here is Tino Martinez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Polanco stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Stepping in next, Cecil Fielder. He flew out in his last debut. First offering on its way. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Change up low, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
3-0 now. Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Popped him up. Perez has a play. 2 down. So now into the box is Jose Canseco. He bounced out last time up. First offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And he'll dive back in. At the plate, Tim Raines popped him up. Perez over to his right. And he makes the play to end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now to the plate, here is Max Kepler. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Let's see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
I got to count 0-2.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches. and send him packing without much problem.
To the plate now, Michael Perez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Second baseman.
Next, here is Donovan Solano. Flew out last time up, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Kepler leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning, and he misses with it. 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Twins wind up stranding one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Jimmy Nelson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 40.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Alfonso Soriano. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. Close, but just off the outside corner. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 2-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Posada.
Stepping in now, Jorge Posada, and he puts it on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now here's the first offering, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Into the box now, Bernie Williams, as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set and the 1-0 pitch.
1-2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Three and 1 now as that misses down and in.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
First and second now, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Reined in. To second for one. To Thomas. They get them both, and the side is retired. Like clockwork, a 4 to 6 to 3 double play to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
The shortstop,
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Frank Thomas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Count still at 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Thomas is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So now to the plate, Willie McCovey. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitch.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Tino Martinez.
Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he takes strike 2. Left side, but well foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Cecil Fielder goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, Jose Canseco. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. This is hit high and deep out to left. Dickerson going back to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
At the plate now, Tim Raines. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 to him now. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Cody Stashak enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
The batter, the second baseman.
Standing in now, Alfonso Soriano down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Twins nothing. Stepping in once again is Corey Dickerson. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Dickerson.
Popped him up. Martinez in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back.
Up next to the Twins, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Up next, Josh Donaldson. He went down on strikes last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
The count now at 2-2. Trying to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2. Max Kepler will be next. Count still full, 3-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the first pitch. Max Kepler is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Canseco is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. 1 left for Minnesota. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Moving off to the Yankees, the third baseman, Alan.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. This one's down to 3rd. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
And it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
The 1-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
He's got it to second for 1. To Thomas at first. It's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Stepping in now, Derek Jeter, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Dickerson retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So now here is Michael Perez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Donovan Solano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Williams is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Final strike for the Twins. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the...
Now batting, first baseman, Frank.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound.
Please.
And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Number 54.
So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. He brings it in, and the Yankees will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. A 5-0 finish tonight. So the Bronx Bombers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Wells gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only the 1 hit. Al Leiter pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.